Welcome to the Motivational Talks podcast. In this 21st episode, I will explain that the most common haters in your life are often members of your own family and why sometimes it is necessary to distance yourself from family members that attempt to bring you down. On this podcast, I discuss real-life topics and struggles some people encounter. This YouTube channel, although small, has been getting lots of views lately, but some viewers are not subscribing. If you like the content and message of Be Empowered Media, please consider subscribing to this channel for more motivational content. Let's get started. The most dangerous lies aren't the ones strangers tell you. It's the ones whispered by people you love. The ones spoken with soft voices, familiar faces, and the weight of your childhood behind them. When hate comes from a stranger, it's easy to ignore. But when it comes from family, when it's your own blood telling you you're not good enough, that pain is a different kind of deep. You expect strangers to doubt you. You expect outsiders to question your dream. But it cuts differently when the people you thought would cheer the loudest are the first ones to shake their heads. Sometimes the hate doesn't come dressed in rage. It comes disguised as concern. I just don't want to see you get hurt. People like us don't get those kinds of opportunities. That's not love. That's fear speaking through people too afraid to chase their own dreams. You've got to understand this. Not everyone will see what you see. Not everyone will understand why you wake up early, work late, dream big, and refuse to settle. And that's okay, because your vision wasn't given to them. Family can sometimes be the first enemy of change. Not because they hate you, but because your growth threatens their comfort. Your fire reminds them of everything they gave up on. Your dreams wake up their regrets. So when they tell you to slow down, be realistic, or know your place, it's not about you. It's about their fear that you might actually succeed without their approval. And if you're not careful, you'll absorb that fear. You'll start to think maybe they're right. Maybe you are reaching too high. Maybe you're asking for too much. That's how dreams die, not from failure, but from fear. You need willpower. Not just to work hard. Not just to stay consistent. But to block out the voices, even when they come from those you love most. Because if you don't, their doubt becomes your mindset. Willpower is the silent force that says, I hear you, but I'm doing it anyway. It's the strength to walk alone when the ones who raised you refuse to walk beside you. This path isn't about revenge. It's not about proving them wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you were right to believe, even when nobody else did. You were not born to repeat the fears of your family. You were not born to live in their shadow. You were born to break chains, build legacies, and become something no one saw coming. That requires courage. Real courage. The kind that shows up when you're being laughed at by your own people. When your relatives roll their eyes. When they say, you think you're better than us now? No, you don't think you're better. You just know you're meant for more. And there's a difference. Wanting more for your life doesn't make you arrogant. It makes you awake. The question is, are you willing to walk through that loneliness? Are you willing to keep building when the support never comes? Are you willing to bet on yourself when no one else will? Because that's what it takes. Grit, resilience, faith in the unseen, and the ability to smile through silence, to find strength in isolation, to be your own source of motivation. You might have to distance yourself from family, not out of hatred but out of protection. Some people love you, but they will crush your spirit without even realizing it. Your mental space is sacred. You cannot allow anyone, no matter how close, to speak death over your purpose. You must guard your mind the way a warrior guards a gate, with focus and fire. People will say you've changed, that you don't come around like you used to. And you'll look at your life, your progress, your peace, and realize that's exactly the point. You're not chasing validation. You're chasing purpose. And sometimes, that means leaving familiar places and familiar faces behind. Not because you don't care, but because you finally do, about yourself. There's a version of you that exists on the other side of their doubt. A version of you who stopped asking for approval. A version who stopped waiting for applause. A version who believed anyway. And when you become that version, everything changes. The noise fades. The hate shrinks. The silence turns into focus. And the doubt turns into fuel. There's power in walking away from what breaks you. Even if it has your last name. There's power in choosing peace over permission. Power in saying, I don't need you to believe, I just need you to watch. One day, the same people who told you to quit will say they always knew you had it. Smile. Not because they were right, but because you kept going anyway. Let your results speak. Let your work scream. Let your growth be the reply to every ounce of hate you ever had to endure. Don't waste your energy trying to convince people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You're not here to fit their idea of what's possible. You're here to redefine it. They may not support you. They may not believe in you. But you must be unshakable in your belief in yourself. That's where the real power is. To summarize, haters will come. Some will live under your roof. Some will carry your name. But your dream does not require their permission. It only requires your conviction. The voices of doubt may never go away, but your willpower can grow louder. Your resilience can rise higher. Your purpose can stand stronger. And that is what separates the dreamers from the doers. So don't fold. Don't shrink. Don't water yourself down to fit in. Stand tall. Speak truth. Walk forward. Even if it means walking alone. It's better to walk alone toward your future than stay surrounded in a cage of comfort. One day, everything they doubted will become undeniable. Everything they laughed at will become unforgettable. And everything you dreamed will become real. Keep going. Keep rising. Keep building. You are not who they said you were. You are more. You are stronger. You are becoming. And when it's all said and done, the only voice that matters is the one inside you that never stopped whispering, "Keep going. You were born for this." Thank you for listening to this inspiring message today, and please remember to subscribe to this channel for more motivational content.